Yeah. Oh, yeah. Check it. Check it. Give it to you raw butt naked. I smell cess past the method. Uh, okay. Let's see if this is working at all. If anybody does. Hello, Flat Cat. I was just about to say if anybody out there is here to maybe give me a hand and let me know if this sounds okay. I will be going back to listen to this to see if this chord that I just replaced was the issue or if the audio is still sounding crackly and shitty like it has been on MLC. So Miss Jessica, my old friend, my dear friend. Holy shit! I didn't. My old friend, as in I've known you for. We've known each other for a long time. Not like I'm not trying to say that you are like that came out the wrong way, and I'm really not sure how I could back out of this now. But let's see. Teddy is in the house here too. That guy is saying that it sounds good, but she's no Peter Sky Parker. Man, is that guy just a stickler for audio? Um, huh. Well, if it sounds good to you, that could be a good sign. I don't know if you know this, but I've been having some audio issues when I've been on ML. Oh, yeah, that's right. Sorry. Flat Cat wouldn't know this because I understand that she is now out of the Kevin Brennan business. So she's not watching or following, I guess. And she wouldn't know that I had some audio issues as of late that I'm trying to figure out. So I did find a new XLR cord. It's a little shorter than my last one, but I think that's actually a good thing because you don't want it's basically like this, folks. The longer the range, the more margin of error. So you got to just shorten up the flow and hopefully your signal works out. This is just a quick little audio pop-up test, but I got my man Teddy here. I got my gal Flat Cat here. Let's do it. Ted E. Stevie Lou, I've got a movie for you. It's a comedy. Looks fucking hilarious. It's called Friendship, starring Tim Robinson and Paul Rudd. Holy shit, Teddy. I went and saw Friendship last night, and it is my new number one of the year. Motherfuck, is that movie hilarious. You got to go see it late at night. Go see it early, full theater. That was the experience that I had last night. We went and saw me and a couple of my buddies went and saw it at 10:30 last night in New York City, and it's only in New York and LA this weekend. And yeah, no spoilers whatsoever, Ted. I wouldn't do that to you. Thank you for reminding me to not say a word. But yeah, I mean, honestly, the trailer kind of spoils too much already. So if you can avoid watching any trailer or commercial, like if it comes on the TV, just turn away. I'm sure you probably saw the trailer because I did too, and it made me excited for the movie. I honestly think that Hollywood is back, baby. Friendship is incredible in a unique, edgy way. Just like I enjoyed seeing this movie, The Surf. I'm sorry, I have no notes here. I didn't plan on any of this, but I did see The Surfer, Nicolas Cage's movie, The Surfer, last weekend. And I swear, walking out of The Surfer, I said to myself, this is my favorite movie of the year. This like spoke to me. This movie like is basically tapped into my brain exactly what I want in a film. And then 1 week later, I see Friendship. And I walked out of Friendship last night and I turned to my buddies and I was like, I think this is my new favorite film of the year. And the crazy thing was that just like 4 weeks ago, I was saying that this movie Warfare was my favorite movie of the year. So it's still early, is what I'm trying to say, and that's really what's cool with Hollywood these days is that uh, as far as I'm concerned, I'm starting to see some good films come out at a much more at a better frequency than we had seen the first part of this year. January, February, March, April, even were tough months out at the cinema. So, yeah, go see Warfare, go see The Surfer, go see Friendship. You can't go wrong with those three. Wow. Ambrose Burnside says Will Ferrell sucks. I hear he's your favorite Lou. Uh since this is just an audio test and we don't have this wasn't announced and this wasn't planned, I can maybe tell you guys a little something that I have a very, very serious familial rivalry with Will Ferrell. Kind of a long story, so I don't want to get into the weeds here, but I have an uncle. I don't know how, I don't want to really get, okay, I might have to think about this because I can't, like, I don't want to say names and stuff. Okay. I have an uncle and his nickname is Blue. And he lived in he lives in New York City. He's lived in New York City for the past like 40 years. And apparently him and Will Ferrell used to live in the same neighborhood and they would bump into each other and talk. And like I said, my uncle's nickname is Blue. And he knew Will before Old School, the movie Old School. And if you recall in the movie Old School, there is a very well-known line, if not maybe one of the most well-known lines from the movie Old School is, "You're my boy, Blue. You're my boy, Blue." And my uncle's nickname, like I said, is Blue. And if you hear my uncle tell it, he ain't so cool with how things ended up working out between him and Will. And let's just leave it at that, I guess. My uncle is not Colin Powell. That's not the case. I don't know where you heard that, where this rumor, this dirty rumor. I don't want to hear that being spread around that my uncle is Colin Powell. Thank you. Uncle Blue Chew. That's very good. Mr. Mutante. Thank you. That's basically what I was trying to get, is that the names have been changed to protect the innocent. But these stories are true. No, that's not no. Ambrose is saying that Will Ferrell gave oral sex to my uncle. And that's not what I said at all. If that's what you somehow conveyed from my story, I don't even know what to tell you, dude. But that's not what I'm trying to say. Oh, Jesus Christ, he's not. No, please. Can someone stop him from doing this? No. All right. I might have to just end the stream before he can finish. He's almost one letter away. Holy shit. I'm gonna have to end the stream. Can somebody please? Yes, thank you, Mutante. No. Put exclamation point. I wanted you to break it up. Can someone? This is why we can't have nice things. If you're watching this and you're not looking at the chat, don't look at the chat. If you're here right now and you're seeing this and you haven't looked at the chat, like, just do not do it. And I wish my mods were around to help me out here. Although I did tell them to never delete anything. So I don't know what they can really do about this. Except if it was like addresses and names and stuff. We don't do that. But all right, this was not planned. If I was smart, I would have planned this. I would have had a whole rundown. I would have had guests. Maybe I could see if Jake's around. I'll send Jake the link real quick. But the real reason why I'm doing this is I'm trying to make sure I got my audio fixed. I might have to go pick up another cord, another backup cord, just to see if that was the deal. I think I may have fixed it. I'm yelling now to see if this pops and overdrives. Red lines. Red line. Thank you. Okay. This is who I am. Oh, Jess, no. We spoke about this. There's no amount of, if something comes up, we'll figure it out. But NJ Ranger, it was just a cord. It was a bad cord. So I'm doing some troubleshooting here, trying to figure it out, and hoping that maybe I get the link later. Yeah, when you yell, of course. Yeah, I mean, I've too close. Yeah, but before it was just popping and scrambling. I was convinced that maybe it was something to do with StreamYard. So we'll see. If it sounds good now and it's close to my face, and I try it later on MLC or something, and it's fucked up still, then I don't know. Then we gotta figure something else out. But again, I don't really have nothing besides I can recommend a couple of movies to go see in theaters right now. I would say that you go see Warfare if you're into action, adventure, just a lot of jumping, like jump scares, excuse me. There were a lot of kind of quick scares because it's warfare, and that's, war is hell, as they say. You go see The Surfer with Nick Cage, command performance from Nick Cage, just a great looking movie. Like a well-produced movie, not just from the camera work and the acting. I just loved the production value of The Surfer. And I've been listening to some interviews I listened to one interview of Nicolas Cage talking about some of his work on The Surfer, and I thought it was very interesting. He really is incredible actor. I know he's not for everyone, but to watch him work and then listen to him talk about his process afterwards, I know I'm probably losing a lot of people here when I start talking about actors and their processes, but he's been around for 40 years at this point, working in Hollywood successfully. I know he's had his downtime, but I go back to, look, I got it right here. Actually, this is kind of bizarre. I got two copies. This is one of my favorite movies of all time. This is Wild at Heart. But I accidentally ordered two copies online the other day, and it came. Wild at Heart. You could even get like fucking National Treasure. Brilliant movie. Face Off. Lead into talking actors' processes, Lou. No apologies. Okay, yeah, because I normally don't appreciate that stuff because most actors suck as humans and have like failed upwards and have just done the right thing in the Hollywood hype machine, in the hype beast, and have been kind of pulled through. And then you've got your legit actors like Nick Cage. A guy last night that I saw, so I went and saw a double feature last night. I went and saw this new movie called Fight or Flight with Josh Hartnett. And The movie was not that great. Personally, that was my opinion. I would have gave it like a 2.5 out of 5 stars. But the reason why it got even 2.5 stars is because Josh Hartnett fucking rocks the whole fucking movie. He's been on a hot streak lately. He had Oppenheimer, did real well. He had Trap last year, the M. Night Shyamalan feature, which I personally enjoyed. I know a lot of people didn't, but I enjoyed Trap. I think M. Night Shyamalan can be hit or miss. And if you kind of just suspend reality and go along for the ride, which I did for Trap, I really enjoyed it. And I thought that Josh Hartnett carried that film. And I thought he carried this film today. And I wonder what his process was. I'll have to seek out some interviews for Fight or Flight. But yeah, like usually when actors start talking about the craft, I tune out. There are, again, just a few that'll be interesting, like Kiefer Sutherland. Kiefer Sutherland, when he did the Inside the Actors Studio, is a legendary interview. But for the most part, yeah, I mean, like I've done some acting myself, and it's difficult. It's fucking difficult to act. And oh my god, JT is just bringing up The Rock. JT, what is everything about wrestling here? JT just wants to talk about actors, and he just talks about The Rock because that's who he thinks is probably the best actor. I'm sure that's what that means. Just kidding. I was just kidding, folks. He's talking about it. The Nick Cage movie, The Rock. And you know what? I'll end it on this because again, I don't really have much today. I got ya. Got ya. Enjoy your butter today, you idiot. That's all I'll say about that. Oh my god. If you're a fan of anything Adam McKay involved, then I'm team nunchucks. If we're anti McKay, then we're square. Yeah, I'm not a McKay guy. I'm not saying it's all bad, like you are saying. I don't like to make such broad stroking opinions. I like to give each piece of work its own space to work and cook. I don't like to say, hey, anything from this person is terrible or anything from this person is amazing. I find myself in that second basket more often than the first basket these days because I try to be more open-minded, especially when it comes to film. Yeah. Oh, Jesus. JT's having second thoughts about the butter. Man, yeah, no one's going to force you to eat the butter. So do what you feel is best. Listen, this is what I would suggest, JT. If like nobody else shows up to do the butter eating contest, then you might have to just eat the butter. Someone's got to have to eat some butter. But if a bunch of people show up and are in, and it seems like they got enough, and just slowly back away and don't do it. But yeah, I'll reserve my Hackamedia comments for another time. I hope everybody's having a good time out there, especially the people that I care about. So JT is definitely one of those guys. I met JT in AC, and he's a good egg, as we like to say in this business. Flat Cat says, "Do not eat the butter unless you want to ruin your asshole or your weekend and your asshole." Ambrose Burnside, I have 84 YouTube followers. Do you want me to make more Lou videos? Honestly, everybody should. Is Sorcerer in the chat? No. I know he is out there. Maybe he's watching. But yeah, Ambrose, go ahead, dude. I love it. I love any Lou videos. The more, the merrier. As a matter of fact, maybe I can try to pull something up here to leave you with. Let's see if I can find this here. Just bear with me one sec. I have to look through my messages. Damn, I don't even know where this fucking thing is. Oh, yeah, here we go. I found it. Okay. Okay. Damn. Okay, wait. I think I found this here. Guys, just bear with me here. I found the chat. I'm going to play one song for you here. Oh my God. All right, here we go. I got a couple songs here to play. I know this is bad. This is a bad show. It is not easy to do this by yourself. I guess I'm kind of doxing this guy. But...
Stevie Lou, whatever should we do to infringe on Kiki's joy? Makes him a nasty, nasty boy. Stevie Lou, whatever should we do? He may want to ice your face when his brain's in outer space. Stevie Lou, whatever should we do? Think he's down with Musk and Trump, and he'll fly to Mars to do.
I don't know about that part.
Stevie Lou, whatever should we do? Denizen of Mars and Earth. This guy.
All right, that's one of them there. There's one more over here.
I'm Stevie Lou.
This is not the one.
I put my blessing on you. It's the best I can do. You want from fries with that too. Come to the dance, do the Stevie Lou dance. Get ready with your stance. Don't make mud in your pants.
What? Don't make mud in your pants. I don't do that.
I am Stevie Lou. It's like I'm preaching to you. You know it's all I can do.
All right.
That was a
Find this other one.
song too.
Let's see if I can find this other one. Should we do? That was called Stevie Lou, Lord of the Dance. Oh, here we go. This is the one. This is the banger.
Stevie Lou,
This one like pops in my head.
Stevie Lou, monkey in a zoo. Stevie Lou, trim your pubes. Stevie Lou, a goofy dude. Stevie Lou, low IQ. Stevie Lou, low that boob.
Can't get down to this right here.
Stevie Lou, monkey in the zoo. Stevie Lou, trim your pubes. Stevie Lou, a goofy dude.
guess I'll leave you here with that because it's incredible shit.
Stevie Lou,
I think I'll see you later
monkey in
tonight.
the zoo. Stevie Lou, trim your pubes. Stevie Lou, a goofy dude. Stevie Lou, low IQ. What a boo. 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 Stevie Lou,